Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back. Today we just got our first full trailer for Andor Season 2. If you haven't seen my reactions to Season 1, go check it out. Season 1 of Andor really did raise the bar of what a Star Wars story or show could be. With the way that it approached the storytelling, the way that it approached these characters and the world itself, with this sense of seriousness, with this sense of maturity that we hadn't seen up until this point, and the way that it's so grounded, it's so real, but it's just also so rooted in the galaxy itself. It was such a surprise because I think leading up to it, there wasn't like a lot of swell getting ready for it to come out and whatnot. And of course, you know, there was always the conversation about, well, we know what happens to this character. Why do we care about what's going to happen here? And that tune drastically changed whenever the show came out. Had a little bit of a slow burn kind of start, which was a little difficult for some people. I'm not one of those. Like, I was hooked from the jump, from our premiere set of episodes, but even for some people that were still kind of not completely sold, once it started to ramp up, most people were on board by the midway section at least, and by the end of it, dude, it was this whole thing. While there were still some detractors for sure, it felt like the most united the Star Wars fandom had been in quite a while, and I'm just excited to see what they do with it because there was some really, really powerful storytelling and just moments in general in Season 1. So I'm really excited to see what they do with this and how they bridge the gap from where we were introduced to these characters to where we were introduced to these characters, and how we kind of get to that full circle closure that we saw in Rogue One. So with that all said though, let's get ready to hop into the trailer. Here we go.
We're in a war. You want to fight? Or you want to win? Last night I had a dream that the world had turned around. All our hopes had come to be. The revolution starts now.
What a swell party this is.
Yes, Krennic. Yo, K2. Dude, what an action-packed trailer, man.
You're here, you're right here, and you're ready to fight.
Dude. Sorry, I don't think I talked that much during that one, man. I was just sucked in. That pulled me right into it, man. That was like nothing but action for the most part, you know, and jumping around all these different little missions that he's on. I think that just goes to show just like from where a lot of Season 1 was like what was going to get him to finally join up outside of this kind of selfishness, his own personal desires. Like, this was the job. I wanted to get paid. I've done my job, I'm out. And to actually caring about what he was there to do and then sticking around for more. And then we see as this is opening up, as he's in different costumes and different settings, infiltrating different locations and whatnot, he's gone on mission after mission after mission after mission. And it's like, this is a war and we got to do whatever we got to do to win. And, you know, even like to the opening scene in Rogue One, how we get from point A to point B to that. When we meet him for the first time in that film, you know, his informant came in, delivered him some information. And he's like, cool, thanks, awesome, bow. Can't have a leak, you know. we're getting to see that because like this is a war. You want to win, and it's almost a little bit of that Saul territory as well, because we also see him very prominently in this trailer. Obviously, we get Krennic coming into the picture now as the Death Star is being built, as we learned as well that was definitely seeded before with the whole prison thing, the things that they were building there, which were just these little microscopic little puzzle pieces to this larger thing. They had no idea what they were helping build and how that just kind of, you know, feeds into their future eventuality. And then, you know, again, just setting them up for that course to steal those plans and get them to the rebellion so that they could eventually take down this weapon and finally deliver a devastating blow to the Empire. I'm also really excited to finally have K2SO finally on the board, you know, because I really enjoyed his interaction, his banter, his kind of chemistry with the group as a whole, especially Cassian, and getting to see how those two come into contact with one another is going to be fun to see as well. I'm really excited. I like the tone of the trailer. I like the song choice as well. Very fitting for what is going on here. It's also setting up the excitement as we're dealing with a lot of these action set pieces sprinkled all throughout this. We got a little taste of espionage. We got a little taste of like these just full-blown battle sequences as well. You know, everybody kind of gearing up. We pop it around the galaxy. We see some celebrations here and there from these social circles, especially when we're looking from Mon Mothma's point of view as she's navigating the political side of it. Then we have the Imperial side with our intelligence officers and whatnot trying to figure out what is going on as they're looking for clues about the rebellion, what they're going to do next, who is involved. And I don't know, there's a lot of back and forth, this like push and pull tug of war between all of these different sides, and they've made every aspect of it really interesting, especially in season 1. There's no apprehension on my part going into this, especially since like I do remember reading that Tony Gilroy had said that after the critical success of the first season that Disney actually loosened the reins on them, allowing him a lot more freedom moving forward, which is going to be really interesting to see if that's noticeable at all. I'm really excited to get into this. It's not that far away. It'll be coming right off the heels of Daredevil Born Again, which we will be reacting to as well. So hope you guys stick around and let's dive into the final season of Andor together. But until then, what did you guys think of the trailer? What are some highlights for you guys? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We're carrying the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Make sure to stick around for more reactions. And before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Benny Sherry, York Korskov, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Watchtower. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. But until then, may the Force be with you always. Take care, everybody.